Osgood van Moot, who will pay good money for certain parts of your body, with the music of Happy Kind and the Mirthmakers. And me, I'm Jerry Hubbard. Hi, everybody. And now here's your host and mine, Mr. Martin Gimble.
Thanks. Finish that later. Good evening, and welcome again to America Tonight. I'm Barth Gimble, and, well, I'm tremendously excited by a new project that's just getting underway, and I couldn't wait any longer to share the news with you. A couple of months ago, I read in the paper that former President Nixon's memoirs were coming out, and it gave me an idea. After all, I'm almost as well known and probably a lot less despised than Mr. Nixon. I've lived kind of an interesting life. I've had legal troubles in Florida. We've both gone through a quit or get fired type of situation. And I went through a period where I tried to hide my problems and pretend that I didn't have flaws and weaknesses and a small criminal record. And we're very similar. I realized that my story, however, can help people either to avoid my mistakes, or if they'd like them, they could always repeat them. So I've decided to issue my memoirs to the public under the title, Barth Gimble, One Man, One Life. Now, it's my own. Now, to avoid a lot of the hassles that are part of conventional book publishing, like dictating the memoirs, then bringing in a ghostwriter who actually listens to the cassettes and then writes out the book, types it, and he's either in there for a percentage or a large flat fee, what I'm going to do is skip the middleman and just dictate the memoirs and offer the cassettes direct. I know. Using it for more than a hat rack. So here's my co-host and announcer, Mr. Jerry.
For each volume of Barth Gimble, One Man, One Life, send your check or money order for either $10, $20, or $50 to Memoirs, Gimble Co. Enterprises, Buck Publication, Desk.
That's bulk publication.
Bulk publication. I passed the bulk right there. Bulk publication. Post Office Box 78924, Alta Coma, California, 94991. Be sure to get your order in now before you forget or lose interest. And either of those things could happen, too. And you also stipulate no refunds, which I think is a darn good idea.
It's an awful lot of paperwork, and it clogs up the desk, and we have a lot of things to do, you know.
It's a courtesy to the people who send in the money, because if you say refunds allowable, then they have to, you know, it saves them trouble and yourself trouble.
It's no picnic as it is. My first guest
Speaking
tonight...
of overpopulation, we do have this guest who we've, or is that someone else?
They've been born?
Oh, no, I'm thinking about the doctor who's on a little later.
Oh, we do have a doctor.
Yes,
Maybe
yes.
he'll get into that.
Yes.
Who knows? We have guests tonight, though, and they've been with us before. They are 4 Quad City housewives who ballet on Wednesday afternoons, actually. And in their movements, they try to raise the plight, or actually the stature, I think, of the suburban housewife through the dignity and grace of their dance. Tonight, the Alta Ballet Company depicts the saga of the Broken Station Wagon.
This is a very common problem that many women run into in servicing the family car or having it serviced.
This is true. So here they are with the ballet of the Broken Station Wagon, the Alta Ballet Company. Now, they start, actually, by driving down the street looking for a reputable auto mechanic. Repair shops to the right, repair shops to the left. There's another one on the right over there.
Oh, why don't we try this one? Hi, Mr. Serviceman. Tell me what's wrong. My engine's been going yada-da, yada-da, yada.
Well, lady, it could be this. It could be that.
Well, I've just been going around in circles trying to figure it out.
All right, why don't we just drive up here? Oh, there they're going around in circles in the garage. Looks like a big job. Let me get my whole staff out here. See, me and the boys, we work as a team. First of all, we'll check under the hood.
Oh, yes.
There they are.
Don't forget to check the rear end.
Well, one of these spark plugs are no good. Throw them out. Throw these out. Throw the whole engine out. Here we go. Throw it out.
You know, that happened me, too. If you drive into a service station and you don't know how to open the latch on the hood of the car, they take you for a yahoo, and they're going to take you for all the money you're worth. You're going to have your oil changed. Before you know it, they find out your brake drums are bad. You need new brakes, new tires.
Sure.
Yeah, they'll fix
And they'll put on another fan belt that is tighter. Therefore, it makes all the portions of the old fan, the carry system,
Of course.
so that it doesn't burn out quicker because you got a fan belt. If you left the old fan belt on, you're in much better shape, and just wait till the car goes.
And try to get a warranty, them to back up a warranty today. It means nothing. It's not worth the paper it's printed
What is
on.
it, 12,000 miles? 12
But what it
months?
doesn't...
Oh, I'm sorry. That was great.
That was...
Great. Come on over and sit down. Yeah, you built up quite an appetite out there. I'm sorry, we were so involved with your own, you know, your plight there with the cars. We got to talking about it, and I guess the time just slips away when you're having fun. I wish those were real. Well, ladies, this is really terrific to have you back again.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're more than welcome.
Nice to be here.
Yeah, there's so much I'd like to talk about. We'll be right back after this word. The medical operation of transplanting an organ has become fairly routine by now. So common, in fact, that good organs are getting very difficult to find. And that, in turn, is creating the problem of an organ black market. Here to discuss the problem is Dr. Richard Osgood van Moot. Absolutely. Instead, I want to get right out of the way. Before last time, we were talking a little bit about whether you were really a doctor or not. I am convinced. I saw it written right on the stationery. It said Dr. Richard Osgood van Moot, and that's proof enough for me.
I think his argument that it is a nickname will legally stand up in court, too. So I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know anything about that field of it.
Well, I feel that I'm every bit as much a doctor as your Bahamian corporation is legal.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure you are, Doctor. Now, let's get down to the subject of organs here. Is it true that there are just not enough organs to go around? I find that hard to believe.
It is. It is absolutely true because we can do the transplant so successfully. It's just created a huge need for it, and desperate people are looking everywhere for organs.
Amazing.
They'll just do anything.
To find suppliers.
Yes, unscrupulous black market dealers, everyone. It's
That's a problem. Now, again, I don't think we've made it clear. We're talking about human parts, organs, and not the musical kind. That goes without saying. I mean, just some people, and there people make cheap jokes at this point, but let me say one thing. that would be a problem. I know if I were going to receive an organ, I'd want to know darn well where it came from. It's not like going into a supermarket and buying a casual piece of meat. I mean, it's a little hard to check the marbling when you're lying unconscious at an operating table, am I right?
Yeah, absolutely, Jerry. Real right.
You can't go back and throw it in the butcher's face and say, this liver was bad.
Doctor, where do these black market organs come from, actually?
well, mostly from dead people.
Now, there you go, from dead people. How good can they be?
Do you suppose he was a donor in a brain transplant?
No, in all honesty, it's kind of a long story. He fell out of a crib and landed on his head when he was 17. Doctor, what can the concerned patient do to be sure he's getting a really healthy, quality organ?
He can come to me because myself and a group of concerned practitioners have put together the whole body parts catalog.
Okay.
In here, you will find every conceivable body part that you would ever want to own, cataloged, full descriptions of the owners accompany each one, and the prices are all very clearly marked.
Even where they went to school and everything is.
Everything, absolutely.
Do these prices vary depending on whether the parts are new or used?
They're all used, Larry. Who cares? The prices depend, of course, on the quality of the organ. Now, take hearts, for example.
Take heart.
A little humor. Now, you can have a deluxe heart, which is more expensive, obviously, than the cut-rate bargain basement heart, something that obviously has no trade-in value, if any at all, and that has only a 30-day guarantee on it. And these things are better than now, for example, since we deal in such great volume, we buy in volume and we sell in volume, we're able to mark things up very slightly. You might as well pop for the larger organ and have something that you can use for a long time. We have such a complete selection here at such reasonable prices that we will not be undersold on any organ. We will beat anybody's price on an organ. You just bring their prices to us and we promise to beat them. And we have a complete comprehensive selection. We even have a motto. It's over our door. It says, if we don't have it, you don't need it.
I must interject here, too, that Dr. Van Moot is one of those incredible, soulful doctors and a good man who always looks out for the patient that way. In fact, their other motto, when he was back during the surgery, it wasn't a motto so much, but a policy. If you couldn't afford the operation, you would touch up the X-ray. And I think that's a wonderful gesture, a real humanitarian, and that's the kind of guy we want to see more of. So about these parts in here, they are all top quality parts in here.
Absolutely.
I understand, however, that perfectly healthy people can also be donors. Is that right?
I'm glad you brought that up.
Had to.
Because that's a handy way to make a few extra bucks. Most people have two kidneys, two little kidneys and one big mortgage. Now, it's a medical fact that you can live on just one kidney, so sell that kidney. I mean, we pay top dollar for those kinds of things.
That's
and
great.
it's also a wonderful gift, whether you're a donor or you just want to pay for something. We have a gift certificate program here, which is outlined here in the whole body parts catalog. And we even have verses that accompany the little cards that we will send along. We have a couple
greeting cards that go with it?
Yes, they come with it. It's a little extra charge. We have some samples in here, though, because they do have to be personalized for something. This is just a couple examples. Merry Christmas from a thoughtful giver. Surprise, Uncle Ralph. This is good for one liver.
That's cute.
Here's another one.
And it rhymes.
It rhymes. Everything's fine. You've still got your arms, so we can't call you Venus, but we've perfectly matched your species and genus.
How do you go about matching the right donor to the right recipient?
Compatibility. That's the key. We've established the Body Buddy hotline. You call the number, we ask you some simple questions, and we match you up perfectly with the prospective donor, whether alive or deceased. And then you can come into our office and view this person on videotape.
That's amazing. Yeah, really? I understand.
We aim to amaze.
Well, you told me that earlier, and you brought along a sample that we can look at tonight, right?
Yes, I did.
Right?
This is, of course, one of our living donors.
I would hope so. So, can we bring her out?
This is from our advertising special. As you can see, all of her body parts are very clearly marked. And there's no haggling over price. We don't deal once you come in. You just look at the part. The prices do vary from week to week, of course, depending on supply and demand. Right now, as you can see, we're having a little special on gallbladders.
Well, that's fabulous. And, Doctor, I can't thank you enough. Actually, I think maybe you could even get closer so we can really, well, as I say, you know, a little compare shopping wouldn't hurt. We'll be right back.
UBS, we're the best. Remember, we put you before the BS.
Tonight on UBS, join in the laughter on the new black sitcom, Say What? You'll boogaloo in the aisles as our three Negro youths, Oscar, Kenny, and Sugar Hat, wash an old man as he's waiting at the car wash. Say what? 9 o'clock Central Time, other times elsewhere. Daily at noon, 7 p.m., at 11:30 in Detroit and Washington. UBS.
Thank you, Happy. It works every time. Doctor, that's phenomenal, the kind of money. I just found out some of the prices some of these body parts can get. Not that I'm about to part with my arms or my hands or anything inside. I know a complete ass I wouldn't mind getting rid of, but... in case anybody needs one. Just a cheeky remark, I realize. You know, This morning, I should tell you people, I was at the self-service island in the Econo-Low gas station trying to serve myself $1.50 of gas. And you know how it is with those things. It's hard to hit it right on the button. Call me trigger happy if you want, okay. But I ran over 15 cents, which led to a small altercation with the manager because I'd already written the check for the $1.50. Fortunately, I had this morning's edition of the Alta Coma Tribune-Picayune with me, which would have cost him 20 cents on any newsstand. So as far as I'm concerned, he got the better of the bargain. Anyway, as distasteful as the incident was, it started me thinking. And, well, you know me. Once I start thinking, I start talking to you. But right now, we want to talk especially to a very small group of you, an elite group, if you will, in our audience. I think you know who you are. Great. Because you're this country's richest bunch of aliens. That's right. I'm talking to you Arabs.
Exactly. We know a lot of you are over here living the high life, rubbing elbows with the maitre d' in some posh restaurant, while the rest of us talk to the clown at the Jack in the Box. But I bet after a hard day of haggling with real estate agents, you love to plop down in your favorite whatever you sit on, pop the tab on a can of whatever you drink, and watch the old tube, just like any other foreign people with no friends here.
But what about your poor countrymen, huh? Back on the old waterless beach. What shows are they watching? While your TV tastes are being raised to new levels, PBS, Masterpiece Theater, and Chuck Barris. Isn't it? That's not that Chuck Barris. I'm thinking of Chuck M. Barris, I think is his middle initial. While you're doing that, they spend their evenings in front of a 60-inch screen. And what am I talking about? Their window, where the big hit is in prime time is a sandstorm of some sort. The point is, your Arab countrymen have proven by their behavior that they deserve American TV programs. And buying TV shows is like anything else. You can go to the big supermarket where nobody knows you and everybody's rude, that kind of thing. Or you can go to the neighborhood deli where you're on a first-name basis with a guy behind the counter. And that's what I'm saying. Abdul, come to UBS, where we put you before the BS.
Here at UBS, we're equipped to crank out quality programming, custom tailored to the Arab taste, at a cost Barth says he knows you can afford.
I know it.
If you have money to burn, what better way to do that than buying shows from UBS?
Absolutely. All right. We just thought we'd toss that out to our Arab friends. If just 2 or 3 of them phone in, who knows, we could start operating in the black for a change, which would be a nice change.
Yeah. What kind of shows did you have in mind?
Well, I hadn't actually thought it through to that point. I just thought I'd introduce it. And,
Well, how about a musical variety show? You could call it The Captain in Toulouse.
I don't think so.
Or how about a situation comedy called My Mother the Camel?
No, that wouldn't be the kind of thing.
You could do one of those serialized novels for TV and call it Rich Man, Rich Man. Or a cop show and call it McMillan and Wives.
No.
Or how about the Carol Burnous show?
Almost hurt my hand. No, I don't think so.
No?
No.
Well, how about a game show, the $10 billion pyramid? And now here's your host, Wink Sadat. Thank you very much. Now you can quit and keep the World Trade Center, or you can go on and try to win the Lincoln Memorial in Switzerland. What do you want to do? Go, go, go. Anyway, I think the whole thing about selling shows to the Arabs is a winner of an idea.
1,500 for a mouth. Is that any mouth? Yeah, it was a good idea, wasn't it?
I think after what we've just said, this could start a whole new TV industry.
Either that or start a whole new energy crisis. Anyway, if you need an experienced host for those shows, remember, I can be your kind of guy if the price is right. And that goes for any minority group, anytime, anywhere. As long as the check clears, you've got a champion, okay? And while you're mulling it over, here's just a sample of the caliber of entertainment you can expect almost night after night. We ready with that, Jerry? 3, 2.
Tonight, almost live and nearly from Hollywood, it's America Tonight. 30 minutes of big time.
Alta Coma, el Tulan, el Tijo, el Khadime, merchandise. Khadime, Hakto, Ballet, Khalaton Bani, el Khadum, Atabele, Villa Khadum. Dare Dr. Osgood van Moot, Villa Khadum, el Khadum, Level Khadime. Villa Mamoukhade, Happy Kind, el Mouth Mechal, el Mach Achadim, Mustafa Golom. Shalom El Achadim. Ilem Achadon, Barth Gimble. Achadim.
Issue my memoirs.
Bimachala Memoirs, Gil Achadim.
Barth Gimble.
Barth Gimble.
One man,
Wamacham.
one life.
Unache.
Now, it's my own.
Bilalemim.
To avoid a lot of the hassles that are part of
لا لمو لا
conventional
خديمة
book
حصل
publishing, like
قلابو.
dictating the memoirs, then
Memoir
bringing in a
قلابو.
ghostwriter who actually Well, we're back. That's just about all the time we have. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everybody had a chance to have some fun, maybe learn something. That's always an important situation.
Well, it's very educational. I, for one, learned something. Right here, this has cleared up something to me. Here's the difference right here. An elbow is $80, and...
Jerry, I think we know. You now know the difference. That's great. Well, that's our show for tonight. I'd like to thank Happy Kind and the Mirth Makers, the El Tío Half-Toe Ballet, the Body Buddy, whose name is Pam, incidentally. She has a whole phone number and address, but I'll tell you that some other time. And Dr. Osgood van Moot, very interesting. That's it. Good night, Jerry. Good night, everybody.
Tonight, some members of our studio audience will receive the following classic curves from Dittos, the Feel the Fit Company. Heads to make every woman feel beautiful in sizes 3 to 15 and 8 to 18. And Lillian Vernon's catalog gift certificate. Jewelry, gift, decor, personalized items, and things from practical to whimsical. Furnished by Lillian Vernon. And improved Sergeant Sentry 4 collars protect against flea festation and tick festation. Sergeant Sentry 4 collars for dogs and cats.
Tonight at 11 on Monty Python, Britain wages war against pornography and stamps firmly on any attempt to spread naughty continental ideas. Next, The Leopard.
Pat Sawyer and Casey Connors as the El Tijo Half-Toe Ballet Company, Craig Richard Nelson as Dr. Richard Osgood van Moot, Pamela Sinzer as the Body Buddy, and Robin Williams as the Arab interpreter.